First, an update on that gridlock on I-95. Crews say they are making good progress getting those stranded drivers off the interstate onto some of the other roads. At least they're moving. Some people, they were stuck, for 24 hours, more in some instances, in their cars and trucks on I-95 after snow and ice caused multiple tractor trailers to jackknife, leaving a lot of those drivers you see there from before with no place to go.
Just awful. And here's the area that remains closed at this hour. This is the 40-mile stretch of the interstate. It starts at exit 104 in Dumfries and ends at exit 152 in Rutherford Glen, spanning multiple counties. Our Matthew Torres is live in one of them, Prince William County. And Matthew, to say drivers are frustrated is an understatement.
And Charla, right now I want to give an update. It is a completely different site compared to what we saw yesterday. The lanes here on I-95 South, as you could tell, have been cleared because drivers were ordered to take an exit and take a different route. But this portion will continue to be shut down in the meantime, so crews can clear out any of the remaining snow and ice and any of the cars that have been stranded. And while there is movement that happened today, it was not enough to ease the frustration for thousands of drivers.
This is totally horrific.
For a snowstorm that dumped whiteout conditions, thousands of drivers are seeing red.
Somebody's head's got to roll on this.
I just can't believe this is happening. I really can't.
Got a little ridiculous, in my opinion.
Multiple crashes along Interstate 95 shutting down the major corridor.
I'm headed to Georgia.
I live in South Carolina. I was going back to work.
We're on our way to Florida.
Crippling a transportation system to a complete standstill. Drivers were forced to wait.
I've just been sitting here since 7:15 last night.
A day, 24 hours, still haven't moved.
We've been stuck for 19 hours on 95.
Mark Baharian and his wife question if anything more could have been done to prevent the backlog. In the cold, they slept in their car overnight.
We had a full tank of gas, so we turned it on and off. We were fine with that. We had some snacks with us. We had water. We're warm enough. It's just you feel victimized. You feel like nobody cares. It was cold, but we had a lot of camaraderie. Everybody was talking, getting out, walking around.
Fire crews the next day providing water, but running out of gas was another concern.
You have to pick your poison.
This father joining the rest of the drivers as the state clears out I-95 by having them take the next exit and use different routes.
I know it's not ideal, but
He's hoping to avoid spending a night on the road again.
I have a car full of family members. We have been dead stopped. We slept in the car, freezing cold.
For a snowstorm that passed through in mere hours, frustration is speeding up to an all-time high.
19 hours is crazy. Nobody cares. I mean, people, we had to pee outside our cars. I mean, it's horrible.
Well, the good news is that the Virginia Department of Transportation says it is making significant progress. Even heard from other drivers we spoke to earlier. They were able to take different routes, not just Route 1 in this area. And it seems like they are finally making some headway to their destination, which is obviously some good news. Reporting live in Triangle, Virginia, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
Yeah, good thing they're making progress, but still took way too long. Matthew, thank you. And we know one of the people who was stuck, Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. Well, get this, just about an hour ago, CBS News, a crew there spotted him arriving on Capitol grounds. Earlier, the senator tweeted he was on his normal commute to the Capitol yesterday from Richmond to D.C. when he ended up stuck in this mess.
And it was 26 hours, and the only thing I ate was one orange, and the only liquid I had was one 16-ounce Dr. Pepper.
I don't know. You're in better spirits than
Yeah, slept in his car all night. Shirt still tucked in, though. Still has on the jacket. Looking great. The Virginia Democrat did get to experience a bit of humanity. The orange he just mentioned, he said it was given out by a Florida family in the middle of the night. Well, 24 hours in your car, your truck, your minivan. What took crews so long to get things moving? Our Bruce LeShan is live in Fredericksburg tonight, getting answers to the tough questions about the Commonwealth's response to this chaos. What are you learning, Bruce?
Hey, Lorenzo. Yeah, VDOT still not giving us a precise time on when they hope to reopen 95, but things are definitely improving. This is US 17. And up until about an hour ago, it was completely jammed with people trying to escape from that traffic nightmare. Now you can see it's running clear.
Somebody didn't do his job right here.
Talk about road rage.
So somebody must be fired. Somebody has to be fired.
Up and down the 40-mile-long jam, stuck drivers demanding accountability.
On I-95 for at least 15 hours, I've been in the car for 20 hours.
Jim DeFede, a reporter from Miami, could not believe it.
I don't know who's in charge, but somebody better do something because there are cars and families just trapped here this entire time, and nobody seems to be called. I haven't seen a state trooper in at least 12 hours.
VDOT officials insist that they were prepared, that crews have been working 12-hour shifts since Sunday night, but that for several hours, the snow streamed out of the sky faster than any plow could keep up, and that chain reaction crashes left them incapable of clearing the road.
We really understand that people face very stressful, scary situations, and we do apologize, and we'll be taking an exhaustive look at this incident.
The National Guard clearly has a ton of heavy equipment, wreckers and other pieces of equipment that could help get these folks cleared off the highway. Did anyone recommend to the governor that the National Guard be deployed to help get this road clear and help these people?
It's sort of a, would they get there on time or would they get there after they were already able to handle it today?
Now, the governor insisted this afternoon on a media call just about an hour ago that the an emergency call-up of the National Guard takes a while, days, usually not hours. He says that these guardsmen and women have other jobs and it takes a while to deploy them. He also says that the Guard only has a limited capacity to clear roads, that they really didn't have the capacity to drop food and supplies down to people. And the governor also shifted a little bit of the blame to the localities. He said that none of the localities actually asked for National Guard help. Live in Stafford County, Bruce Lachine, WUSA Now.
Yeah, these excuses, these reasons from state leaders still not adding up tonight. Bruce, thank you.